ChatGPT. Yes, that's what we're going to talk about today. And we're going to talk about it in a way that you don't usually see. And that is because I am a great grandma. My name is Gidget. I am going to be 79 years old this year. And I use ChatGPT every single day. And I decided to do a YouTube channel regarding this because I had a little thing happened to me the other day that brought it to my attention. And that was that I was at a real estate workshop for ChatGPT. Okay, they were talking about how to use it in our business. My husband and I are both real estate agents here where we live. And while he was talking, and he took some breaks and everybody was chatting among each other, right behind me was this really beautiful young woman. I say young woman because I'm in my 70s. She was in her 40s. And she said, "Hey, do you use ChatGPT?" And I said, "Oh my gosh, yes, I use it every single day for one thing or another." And she said, "Well, I would love to have someone like you help me with it because I don't know how to use it." And I said, "Oh my gosh, there's got to be more people like her and more people in my age bracket that don't know what it is." And we were born when there are party lines. We had telephones that were hanging on the wall, and we had to wait until our brothers and sisters stopped talking to their friends to make a call, dreaming that we would be walking around with a camera in our pocket and be able to video movies and YouTube and learn things like we do every day on the internet. Now, I realize there's still a lot of people who are afraid of it. And I was too. We all were at one point, but you know what? We're not going back. So it's time to start learning. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to make YouTube videos, maybe one, maybe two a week for the next 8, 10 weeks, because I have learned so much and I have more to learn. So I was hoping, if I connect with you and you have an idea that you use with ChatGPT, we can share and talk about it. So my name is Gidget, and there's kind of a neat story about that. I grew up at the beach, and my nickname is Gidget. So that's what I call myself. And you can subscribe to me. You can make comments. Let's work together. I mean, I'm not all that experienced with YouTube, so please be gentle with me. And if you have something you would want to share with me, let's do it. So anyway, just to give you a little background about ChatGPT, you do not need to spell correctly. You don't need to write everything in order like we've always done on a letter or a text and that sort of thing. It picks up and learns. After a while, it picks up and learns what you want it to learn. You teach it. And I know that sounds incredible, but it's really true. If you say, "I would like to speak," like I do, I say, my husband and I are in business together. We're real estate agents together. So when I ask it to talk about real estate, I say, use we, don't use I. And so then I will say to it, for instance, I have a new listing and it has XYZZ, how many square feet, how many bedrooms. I put all the little details in and I say, write me something beautiful. And let me tell you, it has a beautiful view or whatever it is. Boom, comes up. And then there's just so many more things that I could teach you. And I plan on it. And I plan on sharing a lot of the things that I have learned. Like I said, I've been using it about 2 years. I do have the paid version, but you don't have to do that. You can use the free version, and it will be a little bit slower than the paid version. I think it's $20 a month. For our business, it's worth it. You may not want to pay that. You may want to just use it for free, and you can absolutely do that. You go to openai.chatgpt.com and sign in, and you will thank me for this because I'm not a techie person, and I'm not going to talk computer talk with you. As a matter of fact, that what I just gave you might even not be correct. I am winging it like you are, but I've learned so much that I just think it's time to share. Okay, so subscribe to me. My name is Gidget.